Good morning, my friends, and welcome back to the Talos Principle. This is episode 5, and we've just beaten World 5, although there was another star in there that we weren't able to get. You know, I've actually kind of fallen into the trap, right? The recording trap of when I'm really enjoying a game, all my other games have kind of gone on hold for the last few days. And I'm like, oh, I should really get around to recording another episode of this other game. And I'm like, oh, but the Talos Principle is pretty good. I have no idea why I didn't play the DLC for this ages ago. It's a really good game. As I say, it's been years since I played it. Now, we do have B unlocked, and that's flashing up there in the corner for us. But you know what? We're going to do World 6 and World 7. And see where that gets us. There is 1 star in World 6 for us to have a look at.
Long ago, I shaped these lands according to the purpose of the hidden words. Thus all things have meaning, where before was only chaos. Know that, and have faith.
Ah, Elohim. Searching for locally cached resources. LOL.email. Ever since we moved to the news site, I feel funny. No, not in that way, just I feel like I'm about to start laughing at random. It's probably shock, right? An inability to deal with reality. Or maybe it's just that we're working in this insane place, with this insane technology on this insane project, and I feel like a genuine mad scientist. Stand aside, mortals. We will create life with the power of science. I mentioned this to Alex and she got me a pair of fake glasses. You can't be a mad scientist without glasses, she said. Even Ian Malcolm had glasses, and I pointed at L and said, life, finds a way. Maybe you had to be there. J.E. Harrison. This is to Nomi77. Cicero. Shall the industrious husbandman then plant trees that fruit of which he shall never see? And shall not the great man found laws, institutions, and a republic? What does the procreation of children imply, and our care to continue our names, and our adoptions, and our scrupulous exactness in drawing up wills, and the inscriptions on monuments, and panegyrics, but that our thoughts run on futurity. Okay, a couple of tricky words in that one. What do you imagine that so many and such great men of our republic who had sacrificed their lives for its good expected? Do you believe that they thought that their names should not continue beyond their lives? None ever encountered death for their country, but under a firm persuasion of immortality. Themistocles might have lived at his ease, so might Epaminondas, and not to look abroad and among the ancients for instances, so might I myself, but somehow or other there clings to our minds a certain presage of future ages, and this both exists most firmly and appears most clearly in men of the loftiest genius and greatest souls. Take away this, and who would be so mad as to spend his life amidst toils and dangers? I tell you what, even more than Myst, this game has probably got some of the hardest text to read out loud in one take, you know? Let's have a look at chatbots.html. Here we go. This is a discussion between Jenny and Nigel Pyjamas and Vegan Warrior and Sam Schwartz. Chatbots becoming increasingly sophisticated. True, but hardly relevant to this discussion. Are you sure? How do you know that I'm not a bot? Don't be ridiculous. I'm not ridiculous, how would you know? I'm not a troll. Yeah, right. Is there anything I've written so far that could not be written by a bot? I respond with simple insults like ridiculous and troll, which are very basic negations. Detected that none of you use proper orthography, so I also avoided capitalization. Even the simplest script could pull that info from the net. What's the capital of Croatia? Zagreb. I'm not a bot, I'm European. We learn these things in school. Bots can't participate in discussions. At best they can interject random comments. Sam is right, stop trolling. Vegan warrior, Sam is a bot. Nice. So who was Sam? Oh, so Sam just jumped in here. Bots can't participate in discussions. At best they can interject random comments. The random comment they interjected being, I've seen you in this chat room many times. Nice. That's kind of funny. Okay, where are we going then? Let's go... this one. Mobile minefield. What? We've got a console inside a puzzle. Sounds like it's right here behind this wall, doesn't it? Okay, we'll explore that in a minute. Okay, so we're going to have to dash past you. That's fine. You're just sitting there. What a weird little room. It's a very strange layout, isn't it? Okay, so you... I'm going to trap you in there. There's a set of keys for us. Probably going to need to jam that straight away. And we can probably turn it off. Great. Well, that puzzle was okay. Now wait, what? Where's that coming from? Is that up there somewhere? There isn't a gap for it to be between these walls. It sounds like it's coming from up there, doesn't it? Maybe. Dunno. Hard to tell. Can we get up there? That's weird. Like, how would you get up there at all? Unless it's maybe like a tunnel from somewhere else, or go around the back of the building somehow. Like, this, ironically enough, does not seem to be a very large area to explore. We're kind of stuck inside this courtyard. Aha, we've got some things to read over here, though. Some of the messages that existed when I first came into being have vanished, others have appeared. How many others like me have wandered these paths? How many thoughts have been lost? I'm still here, says Sailor M. It seems we are all here at once and not at all. Sorry, that's not very much help. Is it? Can't think of any other way to put it. The sooner you accept we will all be here forever, the sooner you will find enlightenment from samsara. Ah, here's a console. It's flashing. They don't usually flash. Okay, a simple principle. Though Stratton himself never used the term, his remark about the inescapable materiality of life that, like the bronze giant Talos, even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood, ultimately became known as the Talos Principle. Great, okay, right. While seemingly enraged, many of his contemporaries and a significant number of later thinkers is the principle's simplicity and unassailability, which, according to a fragment found in Miletus, cut through their rhetorical webs which sought to tangle the listener with fanciful words and thoughts of the heavens like Alexander's sword cut through the Gordian knot. Yeah, that was a knot which couldn't be untied, and then Alexander the Great apparently sworded it. Diogenes made mention of a dialogue by Anaximander of Chalcedon that expanded greatly on the Talos Principle, but that work remains lost. Arcaday Journal officially began work on Archive today. Contributors from every country on Earth, while network connections last. Team, intimidated by project scope but working hard, will be sharing space with Drennan and Sarabai team. Looking forward to meeting them. Post 437 comments we have got. First, seriously, that was the best you could say. Great snapshot of the human species at its best and its worst. At its worst, it's just a comment. My jokes is the most serious thing that's ever happened. Ah, it's just people joking around in production. Okay, so is that the one I could hear? Could I hear that all the way over here? No, there's another one. Yeah, there is definitely another one behind this wall. Well, let's go through here and see if we can get round to it. Deception. So this is a prisons one. Oh, we've got another monolith up there. That's good to know. So, hey, look, that looks like a door that we could go through, potentially. Okay, interesting. We've got a prism here. Okay, so that should be straightforward enough. Interesting. Okay. Haha, interesting, okay. So that opens that one up, which I think links us back round. No, we've got yet another prism. Blimey, okay. Okay, so we can open that one up with blue. Now we need to link that one up, but if we do that... Ah, okay. I'm assuming we can't have blue and red going through the same thing, and that's not quite going to work. No, that's definitely not going to work. So we need to sort of try and get... Okay. Oh, hang on a second. Could we get... Great. We could get a red one planted like here, couldn't we? We need one spare. We need a spare prism to be able to do that though, right? Because as soon as we take this off, that's going to cut that off. But what we need is we need to grab... Okay, so we need to get the red beam not going the long way round. We need the red beam going through straight to here. That's a little tricky, isn't it? We don't have a spare... We do not have a spare prism. Pretty sure. Wait, why is this up here? Is this supposed to be the intended spot to put that one down on? And I don't think so, because I think it's gonna... I think this is a misdirect, right? You start with it up here, but actually you need that prism ultimately to be popped like here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm thinking along the right lines, that we don't want the red beam going this way round, we now want the red beam going the other way round. How are we gonna do that though? Could we do it by getting the blue beam? Ah, yeah, do you know what, right? Can we get the blue... No. No, that makes no sense, because the blue collector's over here. Like, where else would the blue beam even go? Like, we need the blue beam... Ultimately, we need the blue beam as the answer to the puzzle. Okay, sip of coffee whilst I think about that. The reason we want the red beam to go the other way is because it needs to is because we need to save a prism, because the blue beam needs an extra prism. But as soon as we break the red beam, the blue beam can't come through this way anymore, which means that gate goes up. Yeah, it goes down straight away. And if you do something like that, that's not going to do anything, is it? No. This might be the first one that we're getting really stuck on, actually. If I were to instead take that prism and bring it out this way to say here. Yeah, but why would I though? This is genuinely a bit hard. Do you know what? I'll have to come back to it. I cannot see that solution right now. Tell you what though, still no hints as to how to get to that other section. Let's take this guy on. We've got bichromatic entanglement. Okay, we have a prism here. Okay, and a collector over here. Fine. That's fine. You can go each of these ways, which actually now it frees up one of these, yeah? No, it doesn't. Oh no. Wait. We need to get the blue laser working through there, then, don't we? Ah! That's no good. That's no good. So wait, what am I missing there? Okay, so that doesn't do anything. So I need to remove one of these. Oh, hang on. Right, I've got it. We need to stick this one. Yeah. Right, boom, boom. And then pop it like there. And then you can do this one, pop it down like that. And now this is not needed. Oh, sick. Right. Okay. Okay, I think... Does that help us with the other puzzle? Right. Does that help us with this one? Because... we've got here and here... Okay, and you're grabbing this, but... fine. But... I think you need to get something like... Oh, hang on a minute, hang on a minute. So if you do that and that and that one... Oh no, you need to do like all four, don't you? That, that, and that. Yeah, and you're doing that, that, and that. Can you do that, that, and that? Wait, why is it doing that now? Okay, it's nothing to do with this one. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Let's do that and that. Okay, so those can go through as soon as we've got... As soon as we've got a blue one. But... not sure. This platform as well is clearly supposed to be a little bit of a hint, maybe, as to where to put this one. Does it matter going around this part of the wall rather than that one? I'm not sure it does, to be honest. No. Okay, what I learned in the last puzzle is not enough to tell me how to do that one. Would be that conclusion. So let's wander off to this last puzzle in the area. A door too far. I mean, perhaps these puzzles are intended to be harder because we have, in World 5, we did unlock enough green sigils to get us into World 2. And backtracking is obviously encouraged. You're not necessarily supposed to do all of these in literally the order you find them. So we shouldn't be disheartened about finding it a bit tricky. Okay, we'll start off with that. Plenty of gaps to look through though. Windows and things. Okay. So we've got a box. And what's the box going to do for us? Let's just pop the box down there for now, for lack of something more interesting to do with it. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Ooh. Tricky. How are we going to get that one? That requires way too many corners to go round. Wow. Yeah, we're going to need to find a load of prisms from somewhere. So... Okay, so we can get that prism through by bringing the jammer. Yeah. So let's go and grab that. 'Cause that's fine. We don't need to exit that way. This door here, like if we could get the jammer through. What's the purpose of this guy then? Going backwards and forwards. It's like the game is expecting you to have opened this by passing a laser beam across that guy, but... or through that window somehow. If you pass a laser through that window... Oh! That'll let us get the jammer through. Okay. So we're going to pop you there instead. So where did that last prism end up that we popped down? Here it is. Bonk. And we need to do you and you. And that'll be enough. Get that piece. And that unlocks whatever number 1 happens to be. Lovely. Wait, where's the exit? There it is. So there's a console over there that we're not sure how to get to. It's definitely over here. There's a ladder. I can see the back of a ladder there. How are we getting there then? Do you reckon it is through that puzzle? Like, I don't think it's going to be hidden, but it's also probably not going to be obvious either. But this is now getting pretty far round the corners, but... Whoa! Oh, man! Oh, it made me jump! Oh, dear. I forgot there were mines on this level. Oh dear. Stupid game. Right. So yeah, it's here. There doesn't seem to be any other way, like, out of this courtyard, yeah? I don't see any obvious way out of this courtyard. So I conclude that it must have something to do with this puzzle. Right, let's Let's have one last look at this puzzle. Right. This puzzle is a tricky one, for sure. It's called Deception. What is the deception? What is the deception? Incidentally, shout out to the game designer for putting an inbuilt hint system into the game, of course. You know, a lot of puzzle games do struggle with the competing requirements of wanting to have as many people be able to beat your game as possible, whilst also wanting to make the puzzle like suitably challenging, and having sort of an inbuilt hint system is a way to do that. So what's the furthest we could bring this out? Probably to like here, but that's not enough to see around this corner. This one, the furthest we could bring this out, if we popped it on top of here, we could bring it like basically to here. Like, okay, maybe? Oh. So like if you went fully this way, but you sort of want to have, I don't think you're supposed to be like trying to corner snipe this, right? Because this piece of folly right here is clearly supposed to prevent that corner being visible. So it means that you're going to have a prism inside this room. And I don't think any of these puzzles rely on like tricky geometry, right? I think once you see the solution, I don't think any of these puzzles are supposed to be especially tight. I mean, let's try popping it up here. Oh no! Well, that doesn't work because it's you can't see that collector from there anyway. So yeah, so that's definitely not going to work. I feel like it's got to be something like that, right? I can break the beam, can't I? I can break the beam myself. Right. So it is going to be something like that. But I need to stand in the way of it. So if I go bonk bonk, 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 bonk. Right. Wait, what am I now supposed to be standing in the way of? No. Have I done this wrong? Am I supposed to stand in the way of the red one? Well, no, wait. If I stand in the way of the red one, then the blue one's not going to work. Ah! Wait, hang on. The red one can now go all the way through here, yeah, without being interrupted. What if I stand through... No. Well, that's not working at all. Okay. Right. We are going to come back to it. We're going to come back to it. I think it must be something to do with us blocking the beam. Yeah? I think we've got to block the beam so that we can get both the red and the blue travelling the shorter path. Okay, we'll go with that. Anyway, that is going to conclude this episode. So we haven't quite beaten World 6 there, but, you know, we're going to come back to that probably later on in the playthrough. Thank you very much for watching today. Smash like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're not, or consider subscribing. I'll see you guys next time out. Bye-bye.